Right, well, I've got my little dagger earrings, and I've got my sword-ish hair stick, and I've got my safely anonymized Amazon package, so I'd say we're ready to go. About a week and a half ago from Amazon, I ordered first 2 glossy proof copies, and then once those had safely gone through the checkout, I then ordered 1 matte proof copy, because I don't know what they're going to look like. I will show you the older cover later, but all of them are going to come with that big grey not for resale bar on them. But still, they actually combine the order very efficiently, and so in here I can tell that there are 1, 2, 3 books. I hope that this is my 2 glossy ones and 1 matte one. We will see if I manage to do the order correctly. Let's see what the cover looks like. So we've got 1 matte, already covered in dust, and 2 glossy. They are very pretty. Okay, so having a look at these, the color is interesting. I'm gonna put the cover, the ebook cover on the screen right now, and maybe you can see or maybe you can't, but there's a sort of gradient on the ebook cover that isn't really present with these. They're meant to be dark green, just very, very, very dark green, as in so dark it looks almost black, but they're also meant to be lighter areas and darker areas, and they're just not there. The little post-it notes turned out great, so these are Caroline's notes on the cover as it stands. And the notes from the characters, like, this is Rosamund, the very swoopy one is Robin, and the very no-nonsense one, which only has 2 words on the whole page, is Leo, obviously. But they turned out pretty well as well. I'm definitely liking the design, but for some reason these are very sharp. All of these are very sharp, but these not so much, and I'm not quite sure why. So we'll find out. On the back, that cover copy to be finished because we haven't got any blurbs yet, obviously. We have a little Robin with here, which I like. All of this has turned out really sharp, which is great. But, and these have also turned out really well. But there's something a little funny with the front. I don't know, it's just this, that the title is a little pixelated, which is weird. It shouldn't be. So I'm going to talk to my cover artist and ask him what he thinks the problem might be, and we'll find out. On the spine, back it's just like right there, so that's fine. I guess the spine needs to be a little bit less on the back, but this one, there's more on the front, so we need to take a little bit more off that. And I don't think that is quite centered. It's very nearly centered, but the Sword Lady Books logo, you can tell mostly with the logo that it's that way, which is why there's more of this at the front than there is at the back, which is interesting. I've been putting my hands all over these, and the shiny one is already getting sort of finger marked, but the matte one is not. I don't really know which one I like better. They both look nice. I've heard tell the shiny one's a little bit more robust, but we will just have to read them and see. I mean, this one's got a little thingy on it. Also, these are different colors. So if you get the shiny one, it's kind of this color, and if you get the matte one, it's this color. And I don't know if you can even pick that up on camera, but I like this one better. It's very slightly different, but I like it better. The pink is pinker, but the background, just something up with the background. It's just not quite what I was expecting it to be, which is interesting. Obviously inside they have not been formatted beyond what I have done to them. So we have this, we have the copyright page and the dedication, none of which are formatted. This is, I believe, this is the contents page, which I believe for the formatting that I have done is correct. And then we have good old Microsoft Word heading 1 for the chapters. I do have two different fonts. So these are our opening paragraphs so far, and that's in one font. When Caroline enters the picture, either in the meta where she's talking to Rosamund or in her own real life, we get a slightly different font. Which is what's going to happen when it's typeset, but it'll be different fonts. We also have little hash marks instead of cute scene break things, but those will also be changed. These ones also don't actually have any page numbers, because I tried to do page numbers in Microsoft Word and it went 1, 2, 3, 4 contents page and then 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and I tried to delete the ones which were on the previous pages and it deleted all of them, and I just went, you know what, it doesn't actually matter. I just want to see what the cover looks like and what happens when you bind it together. So here we are. I'm going to go to my cover artist and say, hey, here are the things. Would you like to look at them and see what might be going on with them? And maybe you can suggest how we can fix up things. This is why you order proof copies, obviously, to check whether or not the spine is aligned, to check whether or not this is happening. And then, of course, when the interior formatting is done, to check that the interior formatting is okay. But you know what? These are pretty nice. These are pretty nice. If you have any particular opinion on matte versus glossy, I would like to hear it. I currently don't. I thought I would like glossy better, and everybody else thought that matte would be better, but now that I have them, I still don't know. So I don't think it really matters terribly much. If you'd like to see the whole of the cover, this is it, in all of what it's kind of supposed to look like glory. And if you'd like to see the first proof copy that I got, that is when we were still working on the design, and it looks like this. So you can see that there's the lily pattern underneath, and I said, could you make it heart-shaped? And Scott said, sure. We have post-it notes, slightly different post-it notes because I had not written the text myself on them. Caroline's handwriting is mine. Everything else is a font, but Caroline's handwriting is mine. And then we have various different iterations of the Rosie loves someone and Rosamund telling him to stop it, and there was a little smiley face, and I went, Leo is not a smiley face kind of guy, and we need to change this font, but that's the general idea. And we also had little lily patterns. Didn't have lily patterns on the back. The spine on this one is also not correct, but that's because I was too impatient to wait to be sent a file with proper bleeds on it, because I thought to myself, I just want what's in here. I just want to be able to proof it while not looking at a screen, and so I ordered it regardless. Turns out that this one took pretty much 2 weeks to get here. It took them 7 days to print it and then 5 to ship it or something like that. These ones have come quicker, which is great, by a couple of days, but I got so impatient with waiting for this that I just finished the editing without doing it in the proof copy, because I thought to myself, I just need to get this done, and so I did. So it's back with Steph for copy editing right now. We're going to edit all of that on a screen. I'm going to read it all through after we're done with that. It's going to be typeset, and then I'll order some more proof copies and we will get to proofing those. So originally I thought I can send some proof copies to people and they can help me proof it, and that'd be great. Sadly, I don't think I'm actually going to have enough time to do that. But I have an alternative plan, which is, if you would like to help with the proofing of the ebook or what will basically be a PDF of the print book, that would be wonderful. And if you do help me with that, if you send me, you know, on page whatever where it says this, there is a typo, or in your PDF I noticed that this seems a bit wonky looking, or whatever, if you do that, I am happy to send you an author copy of the book when it actually comes out. I will sign it and everything, you know, if you fancy that. Timelines. Timelines are tighter than I had anticipated, especially because I'm going to be moving sometime next year, but I don't know when. Is it going to be in January? Is it going to be around release day? Is it going to be at Easter? Is it going to be in the summer? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Ha! But in the meantime, we have a cover and a back, sort of. It's pretty exciting.